then in Mwanga, plays for the Colorado Rapids.
It's an honor and a privilege to call you a fellow citizen of the United States of America. This is now officially your country, your home to protect, to defend, and to serve through active and engaged citizenship.
I was born in Central Africa, in Congo. Soccer in Africa it's a religion. It's not just a sport. It's something that people live by. As kids growing up there, we go outside and play soccer with no shoes. And sometimes with not even a real soccer ball, you just grab a bunch of plastic bags, tape it together, just make it run, and start kicking it around. I try, not to talk about it as much, but we just left the house, went to work, and that was the last time I've seen it, so.
Here's a guy who was just a young kid. So he just lost his dad. His dad had disappeared. He was a civil servant. The problem was that when the anti-government movement went looking for revenge and were targeting with any connection. I don't even know now whether they've had closure, whether they know what happened.
To be honest, when I was back there, I didn't know what is going to happen to my future. Not just a soccer player, but just as a person, just the way things were going, the war and the government, all that kind of stuff. You get to a point where the only thing you have is just to believe that things will get better.
They started to get death threats. It wasn't just the workers, it was going to be the extended family that would be targeted. And as the younger sibling, he was never told. And his mother decided that she would move them to live with family members, and she disappeared.
The last time I saw my mom was in January 2001. That was back in Congo when she left, and 5 years later, she brought the entire family. She had to sacrifice a lot. She would send money back home, like almost every month. We still talk on the phone once in a while. But it's still not the same thing, being next to your mom, especially after you just lost your dad, so.
Here's a young kid growing up in a difficult country that's going through this awful transition, and then she comes calling him.
The first thing I asked her was to buy me a soccer ball. So I picked up a soccer ball, I'll go to a park and, start kicking the ball myself, and that's how I made friends. And at that time, I didn't even know English at all. So I would just make friends through the game. And soccer was basically the one thing that, just kept me going. It's almost like when I'm stepping on a soccer field with my friends, it doesn't matter, kicking or just playing the game. It's almost like we all forget, whatever is going on in our life, and we just enjoy ourselves doing that. Just going through everything that I went through kind of, just gave me a different perspective of life. Coming here was just, just a different thing. You see so many things. You got a lot of opportunities. You can get a chance to get a scholarship to go to school, and you can try to be a professional soccer player at the same time, which is not really familiar. Where I'm from, it's either that or the other way. Definitely being drafted #1 was, it's a day that, I still remember today, like it was yesterday. It was, obviously a big step in my life. I actually can't say that today is probably the best day of my life. I want to say thank you to a few people that helped me to get where I am right now. My family, my mom and sisters. My mom, she's the main reason why I'm here. She worked really hard to keep the family together. I had a lot of friends back home. A lot of them were even, better than I was, at that age back there. And most of them, they didn't have a chance to come to state, and some of them made bad decisions, they made bad choices, and some of them lost their lives, and some of them are locked up in jail somewhere. And a few of them, nobody really knows what happened to them. So seeing those things, people that were around you, not being able to have the same opportunity as you, I think it just makes you embrace things. You know that this is an opportunity that not everybody, gets it. So you have to make sure once it's right in front of you, you have to grab it by two hands.
And Danny Mwanga, here's a drive, and he's into the back of the net.
I felt like I might be the younger one in the family, but if I work hard and I stay focused, I can put myself in a position, to help my family here or even my family back home. Being able to get a citizenship, I think it's another step to, move me forward. I'm very grateful for this country, I don't know what's gonna happen in my career if I wasn't here right now, if I was still back there. So this is a place where I came, I had a lot of chances and I had a lot of opportunity to turn my life around. So like I said, I consider this place as home.
I'd like you all to raise your right hands and repeat after me. I hereby declare on oath
I'm hereby declare on oath
that I will support and defend
that I'll support and defend
the Constitution and the laws
the Constitution and the laws
of the United States of America.
of the United States of America.
So help me God.
So help me God.
You can rest your arms and be seated. Congratulations, you're now U.S. citizens. I'm pleased to welcome you as new citizens of the United States of America.
Sí, me grita, muévete.